Our entree to the George Washington Bridge. Move up, we're going to give you rules of the road, a couple of things we want to do with you. We want to thank everybody for coming out. Once again, our 16th annual run, and many of you have been here all of those years, but at least 13, 14, 15 years. So we want to acknowledge those people, especially so. Well, before we start anything, we always acknowledge, thank God, we always get good weather. And I think most of you who are friendly with us know that's because in our hearts and in our thoughts is always Mikey O, who helped establish this run 16 years ago with us, who's been deceased now for 9 years, but he's always in our thoughts. And he's helped us bring about this good weather. We're moving over here. We want to acknowledge Bergen County Harley-Davidson for always supporting us. They will have a chase vehicle here to make sure that everybody gets back in one piece and safe. We want to thank the mayor of Haworth. We want to thank the police department of Haworth, DPW for always being an integral part of this run. There's so many people we're going to thank before we're done. But one of the first things we want to do is another major part of this run is getting everyone home safely, and we'd like to have Father Sam bless our ride to make sure we all get back safely.
Thank you, Don. Loving God, once again you have called on the hearts of our 2- and 3-wheeled sisters and brothers to come together to help those young people who will benefit from this day. We give you thanks for the generosity of their goodness and of their spirit. We thank you for the spirit of commitment that year after year many have shown. We thank you for all the good things that happen from this simple act, from a day of joy, a day of happiness. To others who might be less fortunate comes joy and happiness. We ask your blessing upon our riders who come from many different places and many different faiths, that as one body, we ride down the roads, across the bridge, and into the hearts of all those who see and witness this spirit through this action. May the Lord keep you all, may the Lord bless you all, and may the Lord provide you with the safety to return here and to your homes. And we make our prayer in faith. Amen.
We would like to just dedicate the next 30 seconds, that's all we ask of you, to the memory of a good friend of ours who passed this year, Jess Shervan. Many of his friends and relatives are here today. They help support the run. And we'd like you to also, during that 30 seconds, pay homage to the fallen police officers this year and to our wonderful soldiers overseas who make sure we can do things like this in our country safely. A treat returning this year. This is a young lady that everybody just fell in love with last year. This is Katie Smith. It's a tough name, I'm sorry. Who's now going to do our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Yeah.
want to thank everybody for all our volunteers for coming out and helping us. We need 2 more minutes, guys. We want to thank Sheriff Sordino. He donated the band this year. The Mechanical Bull is donated by United Motor Parts and Automotive Bank. I'm sorry, Brake. When you see the guys walking around in the shirts like Don and I have on, Andy, Mark, Tony, it could not be done without them. This is not, let's throw a ride together in a week or 2. This is a year's worth of work, eating together, spending time together, and killing ourselves together to get this done. It's not something, closing the bridge is not an easy thing. So when you see these guys shake their hand, thank them. It's really something special they do to raise money and for the ride. And don't forget Glenn Topert, who does all our web design, and he's the master tweeter this year. Rules of the road. Do not leave the procession. If you experience a mechanical malfunction and need to make an emergency stop, move to the right. Do not move to the left. The cops will be passing at you at high speeds. Do not stop to help a friend. We have a chase truck in the back, so we will assist them. Do not pass. There will be police motor officers escorting the procession using the left lane. It's very important to stay in your lane. And please stay within a reasonable amount of space of the group in front of you, because the longer the ride gets, the more we have to slow down for everybody to catch up. We're ready to ride, guys. Go start your engines. Have a safe trip. See you in an hour.